Hello, Laura back again, and this time we're looking at McKinsey's 7S model of leadership. So this comes up at level 6, and it is an important leadership model to understand the difference between management and leadership, and all of the interlinked variables. So here you'll see McKinsey's 7S's. And what I have done here is try and outline which ones are the hard aspects that relate more to the management style. And these are the three at the top: strategy, structure, and systems. And then the softer aspects, which relate more to leadership, which is your shared values, skills, staff, and style. And you'll see that they're all have little lines coming from the circles, and that's because all elements are interlinked, with shared values being the most important set in the middle, and altering any one variable has an effect on the others and on the whole. So for example, if you change the strategy of an organization, you may need to change the skills and the structure and the systems that you have in place, and maybe the whole culture, the shared values of what your staff believe. So let's start there and talk with shared values. Shared values are the guiding beliefs and assumptions that shape how the firm sees itself and its purpose. In other words, it's like the paradigm, the underlying assumptions of the organisation. So Marks and Spencer's might see themselves as a jewel in the British retail crown and so on. What do your company actually believe about themselves? And this impacts every single thing. As you can remember, this was right in the centre of the web. So shared values is something that has an impact on everything. Skills. Skills, quite nice and simple, is the distinctive capabilities of key personnel or the firm as a whole. So for example, are they good at transferring knowledge, innovation, and so on? Perhaps they are financial wizards or tech experts, but all of this makes up the skills of the organisation. Style. Style refers to the corporate image, culture, and management style. And you can see this. I think it was a documentary I watched in Ferrari or some other major sports car, I'm not sure if it was them, who had a fully white marble office to show luxury. When I have worked in-house training at different companies, marketing ones particularly seem to like a lot of different colours, and you had a lot of uncomfortable seats, but that looked really good but didn't necessarily feel comfortable in any way. I did some work recently at an international law firm down in London, and their offices was like an airport, but like a luxury airport that you walked through. All of this sets the tone, the image of what the organisation is about. Staff is our next area. This is the HR of the org, the human resources, and links to their abilities, the motivation of the staff, the team dynamics, flexibility. Are they flexible tools or are they quite rigid? And the turnover rates, how long they're staying for. Because obviously if staff leave, then you're losing a lot of that knowledge. And remember, the 7S's are what leaders have to manage, and staff are one of the key, I think they call them human capital of the organisation, so they can be an organisation's competitive advantage. The next area are systems. Systems are the procedures, tools, and processes that standardise work and your information flow. So they're technology systems, they're your policies, they're the way that you go about your day-to-day work. And remember, this is one of the harder aspects of management. So managers are able to control these things, and then leaders work with the softer skills. But systems are key if you're going to meet your objectives and goals. So a good manager and a leader manages and has effective systems. The next area, structure. So we're talking about the formal organisational structure. Are you decentralised, where you have a lot of local offices and not necessarily a headquarters? Or does everything happen in that centralised location, that centralised head office? Are you a tall structure with lots of hierarchy and lots of managerial structures that you have to go through to get to the top? Or are you quite flat? Is the power with the workers and they go straight to the directors, say? So all of this makes a difference, and leaders have to manage through that structure. The next area is strategy. Strategy is your chosen course of action to reach your defined goals. And as Johnson and Scholes define it, is a desired future state. So your strategy is in place to achieve your desired future state. It's where you want to be. So what you want to get to. So whether that's to be more sustainable, whether it's to be the market leader, to be innovative, to be the most automated organization in the world, whoever or whatever you are aiming to become, a strategy is there to support that. And as a leader, you've got to be able to manage that strategy and manage the interaction that it has with all of the other S's. Hope you found this useful. Please subscribe. Check back to our website for our courses and catch me back for the next model video. Thanks so much for listening. Bye for now.